Hey, it's Riley Wilkinson here, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about my mixed media piece titled Six. It measures 16 inches by 16 inches, and it's made up of acrylic paint, tearings from a 1950s coloring book, a black and white photograph of me at the age of 6, and Sharpie marker. As you can see in some of my other pieces, I use Sharpie marker to write prose on top of my work. The inspiration behind this piece was a series of memories I had about being 6 years old and the relationship I had with my stepfather. He was pretty abusive, and when I turned 6, I remember standing behind a sofa and thinking to myself that I was trapped, and I had this thought, you know, how am I ever going to escape this? How, like, will my life always be this way? And it was really quite a burden for me. So when I started painting this, I decided to really make the age of 6 very prominent, and I stenciled it on the canvas as if it were a prisoner's number. I think this typeface, this style, is very reminiscent of what would be maybe branded or painted or like tattooed on someone who has no choice, who is kind of, I don't know, in a prison of sorts. But juxtaposed against this very sort of somber emotion is this photograph of me. I'm smiling in this photograph, but really if you look at this image, I'm using my fingers to pull my lips into a smile. And if you look into my eyes, I don't really look happy. I kind of look vacant. And so I'm feigning this happiness. The coloring book pages, these are little panels of a cat, and the cat is holding up some drawings. This one says Fluffy had a drawing pad, she had a pencil too, right in here. And then it says she scribbled on the paper and said, "Look what I drew." And I remember as a little boy, I always loved drawing, and I always loved making things and crafting things with glitter and glue with my mom. And I remember my stepdad telling me that I would never be an artist. And that was kind of like a prison sentence for me. It followed me through my life and into college, and I had to prove to myself that I actually was an artist. So this is a very personal piece, as are all of my pieces. And that's the story of this one. This is titled Six, mixed media on canvas, 2010, 16 inches by 16 inches.